All right, guys, I am here. Excited to be here. I'll be testing a little things. I'm getting back to this horizontal HD way of streaming. I'm also going to do a lot of vertical streaming as well, but I want to start coming on where I can show you my screen, and that's the best way I can do it. So thanks for being with me today. We got a lot to talk about. I always have a lot to talk about, but today we are going to go into some detail. And I have some notes. I'm going to stray. Don't worry about it. So just stay tuned because you're going to learn some things today. Take some notes, guys, and learn some things today. And this is what I'm going to start saying. It's a disclaimer. I'm going to say a few disclaimers. One is do your own research. Because Gemini, which that's the chatbot I use, the LLM I use, Gemini can make mistakes. I can make mistakes. So do your own research. If I say anything that sounds like investing, understand that I'm not a personal investor. I'm not anything that does financial investor, anything that does with money or investing. I'm not an authority. I can only tell you some of the things that I've done that made me win and some of the things I've done where I have lost. And maybe I talk about some things where I've lost today as well. But more specifically, today I'm going to talk about the agentic era. Now, in my mind, I've been talking about this for a year and a half or so. The Trillionaire, the Artificial Intelligence Guide to Unthinkable Wealth, that book was released May the 8th last year, 2025. But I had the foundation in 2024, 2023. And then some more parts of the book, I have foundation 40 years ago. That's more of the personal part. But as far as the AI and agentic vision, that was more foundation in 2023 as I learned this new type of AI, generative AI, with the models that we all know. And 2024 as I learn more. And then when I release is what I'm going to call guide. So before I do that, I'm going to test to make sure I'm working. AI, generative AI. I'm working. Models that we all know. Thanks for coming in, guys. So I'm going to turn that down. That was my monitor just to make sure I'm on. And what I'm going to do too, and I'm going to show you this video that I created. Again, do your own research. Anything I mentioned, do your own research. But check this out, guys. It's pretty cool. I'm going to show you about maybe 2 minutes of this. And then I'm going to show you some of what AI does on Gemini that has nothing to do with what I'm going to talk about. So here we go. Can you guys see that? It's Greg Reese. I am cruising the crossroads of America right out of Dayton, Ohio, going north, I-75, heading east, I-70, going to Huber Heights so I can stop at Buc-ee's, guys. I'm going to give you a mini Buc-ee's tour, and I'm also going to buy one of the Buc-ee's world famous barbecue chopped beef sandwiches. Check this out. A disclaimer, guys. Nothing on anything I say today is paid advertising. No one sponsored me. This is all me, my information, knowledge that I've decided to put together. So if you see brands, I am not, they're not sponsoring me. All right, guys, here we go. We're at Buc-ee's. Wow, they have over 220 gas pumps running 24/7, using standard money and swiping bank cards. I tell you what, guys, I'm actually gonna go inside and spend my gold-backed fintech. I'll show you how that works here in a minute, but just look at all these pumps here, guys. Over 220 gas pumps ready for all the people. So there you go. We're going to stop for a little bit. I'm going to play a little bit more of that at the end, or go to my videos. It's the last video I just put up. And today I'm going to get right back to what we're talking about. Now, before I get to what we're talking about, I want to let you know that I am an innovator. I am an innovator. Is that video playing correctly when it's playing? We'll see. I am an innovator, and I also follow rules. So I follow the rules, and then I don't follow the rules, and then I innovate, and then I add the rules, whatever I innovate. So what I did recently was I took the 5-layer AI ecosystem as I heard it first from Jensen Huang, which is, he's the CEO of NVIDIA. So I heard the 5-layer infrastructure, the 5-layer AI ecosystem, and he says that's the cake that gets it started, among others. But that's where my understanding came from. So what I did was I wanted to also make it connect with me, because I don't have access, real access, like ownership access to the first 5 layers. So I wanted to put some of my ownership in there, and that's where I came with these next 3 layers. I'm just going to read the list, and we're not going to talk about these today because I want to get into this agentic era. So here is the 8-layer AI ecosystem, and go look online and see Jensen, how he has explained the 5-layer ecosystem. You can see it he talks about it in less than 2 minutes. He's doing an interview with a guy, and then he also explains it. He explained it in detail at the CES in Las Vegas earlier this year. But here you go. Layer 1, the energy layer. Layer 2, the silicon layer. Layer 3, the infrastructure layer. Layer 4, the models layer. Layer 5, the applications layer. Now, at no way do I think this is incomplete, but I wanted to see some layers for me. I know generally my layers would probably fit in the applications layer, but I'm using that full layer for the full application, like products like ChatGPT, Perplexity, even TikTok. They're applying this AI infrastructure or AI ecosystem through TikTok as well. So here's the next layer, layer 6, the solutions layer. That's the service. That's what I do, guys. Let me read it to you because we're here. High margin, vertical dominance. This is the final mile. While an app is a product, a solution is a result. Value-based harvesting tailored the stack to solve messy, specific human problems. And that's what it's about, guys. They have this applications layer, and it sits there. And of course, I know that solutions are in there. People get solutions with that. But these are real to life solutions. That's where layer 6 is. So give you an example. I go to ChatGPT. I pay $30 a month, $100 a month, and then I get the next business ready for the agentic era. That's the solutions layer. That's the result. This was a solution for me. I paid for that. This is a solution that I give to them, and also I get solutions I sell from there, and then they pay me for that. So anyway, layer 7, the governance layer, that's just a way to keep things in order. Guardrails. My mom used that term, guardrails. And we call these algorithmic guardrails. And then layer 8, the gold defense. I put that in there because all of this digital income, and bear with me, guys, with the lighting. I don't have a lot of lighting on, and I use my outside lighting, but it looks like it's about to storm out there. So it may not give you, it may not have as much lighting as we normally have. But don't worry about that. But all of this AI wealth, you need to store it, because if the power blows out and everything stops, that AI digital wealth is going to be hard to access. Obviously, they have backups for the backups for the backups, but ultimately you want to just have this gold defense. And when I say gold, it doesn't necessarily have to be physical gold, but you should have physical gold. If you don't have it buried in the backyard, which I wouldn't do that, I would have have it in a vault somewhere, vaulted gold, and or hard land. Like you'll look, I'm gonna go down here and then we'll get to what I'm talking about. If you look, I always like to put, if I create an infrastructure, I like to see how it fits with the titans of today. Like even with the AI Trillionaire brand, I wanted to see how is Bill Gates using the brand that I put together or I thought in my mind, how does he fit in that brand? Because I just didn't want to say, you know, something and then he doesn't fit in that brand or he couldn't recognize, like, what are you talking about, Greg? We don't do that. So some things I do create and just it's in my thought process, but most of the things I try to connect it. So I connected Musk to this 8-layer AI ecosystem, the 8th layer. So gold defense. I call it the gold defense, but in the fortress. But listen to this: Musk's blueprint, Starbase, mega factories, and the multi-planetary anchor. Musk converts digital wealth into the heaviest hard assets on Earth. Millions of acres of gigafactories and stainless steel rockets of space. SpaceX. Period. Starship is the ultimate insurance policy, locking wealth into the physical hardware required to make humanity multi-planetary. And so there you go, guys. So although most people, I would say, get the gold defense, but if you're a multi-billionaire, you can buy rockets, and that's just as good as a gold defense. Or you can buy millions of acres of land, and if you have a certain amount of wealth, you can buy your land next door, and that's like a gold defense. Not as good as gold, because you can't pick up your land if something happens and you have to move. You have to sell it, so you have to get the cash for it. But anyway, guys, I'm straying a little bit, but stay with me. I appreciate you. So we're gonna keep that up. And I'm gonna give you a little break, let you hear a little bit more video. Hopefully this is going. 201, 222 bumps out here. Guys, all right, man, we're here at Buc-ee's. Here we go. I'm coming into Buc-ee's for the first time. As you've seen, those pumps are massive. It's like 220 something. Now I'm gonna see what the brisket is, and I'm gonna buy it with gold. I got some gold in a Swiss vault, and we're gonna see how it works. We're in here. It's not as crowded as I thought it would be. Oh, they got some country playing. This is big. Now, I've been here for when I was in Alabama or something. This is a massive store. Let's see what all we see here. I'm gonna go back to this, see if I can see the beef brisket first. So there you go, guys. I just want to give you another look. Make sure you check out this video on my page today. I got about 63 views. I don't get a lot of views on my long form videos, but you can change that for me. Let me show you one more thing before I go, just to show you how AI is doing what it does. So they have this little Gemini star, is what I call it, under most videos on YouTube. Watch this. You ask what you want to know, and then you see I've already done it earlier. Does this get any bigger? I don't know if it gets any bigger, but can you see that off to the side, guys? So it says, hello, curious about what you're watching. I'm here to help. Not sure what To ask, choose something. So summarize the video. And there you go. So this video features a tour of the first Buc-ee's location in Ohio. I call it a mini tour, guys, because I didn't do details. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. It's situated in Huber Heights. The host, which is me, visits a massive facility to experience its scale and purchase signature food item using gold-backed fintech. And sometimes this changes, guys, which is so neat. It always gives you an overview, but it changes up how it says it. So that's what AI is doing here. It just does it for you. And you could pick your video, whatever video you have that's a long form video, and it's going to explain it to you. Facility overview, 220 gas pumps, the goal, chopped beef brisket, financial philosophy. So you see that, guys. This is I don't want to say it's like not expected, but it breaks down a video in a way that you never thought of. Sometimes we're just watching long form videos and we like, what are they trying to say? What do they want to say? And there you go, guys. You go right there under the video. That's where you find it, near the description and everything else. And you click ask, and then you can ask your own stuff too. And if it's in that video, it'll tell you, like something as simple as, I said on that video that there's country playing. So watch this. What music plays inside the store? Uh-oh, there you go. Inside the store, you can hear country music playing over the speakers. So there you go, guys. That is something as simple as what kind of music's playing on this video or inside the store. Something that I've said, you can use AI and it's going to get it for you. What makes the Gold Card special? Let's look at that. I'm really taking a little bit extra time, guys, but it all has to do with this agentic era. The host explains the card is special because it functions as a gold-backed fintech. Do your own research. Allowing him to settle everyday purchases using physical gold stored in the Swiss vault. He highlights 3 specific features that define this type of financial infrastructure: allocate gold, ownership, global acceptance, MasterCard, strategic hedge. Well, there you go, against inflation. So, all right, guys, let's get back. We're going to put this down for a while, and we're going to talk about what I came here for. Thank you again for coming in. I appreciate you. Sometimes you see me on vertical. Sometimes you see my cousin here singing. Right now, you're seeing me. I'm talking. And it's going to be a while. Take some notes or come back. This will be recorded, and we will post this as soon as possible. If it's not posting now, maybe posting right now. But if it's not, you know we'll do it. So here is the list. I tried to put this in order. I'm not going to speak it in order, but I tried to make it simple so you could understand what I'm saying. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, please, at any point, leave me a message, DM me. But even before all of that, guys, just go to your favorite LLM and take a screenshot of what I'm talking about, take my words, and they're going to explain it to you. Also, something my mom mentioned to me, she wants me to take my first guide, and she wants a smaller version, and she wants a high school version. So not necessarily for high school students, but she wants me to go to AI and have it simplify the guide, and that's what I'm going to do. So here's a portion of that, and then I can show you this, and then I'll get this off of the screen. So you see, it's always going to start with the human spark. I'm going to take a lot of stuff out. Like originally the book is 100 and something pages, 20, 30 pages, but this is going to be 60 pages, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 60 pages. And I'm taking a lot out, especially the end where I start talking about things that like change every day, how much, who's closest to the trillionaire and stuff like that. I'm going to take a lot of that out. Well, all of that's out, but you're going to still get the meat of the book, the meat of the intelligence, wealth, language of intelligence, wealth, intelligent wealth, You're going to get things like what does AGI mean, and some other ideas on how to create $1 trillion infrastructure. And guys, be ready to use that word because it's happening. It's happening. All right, guys. So I'm going to let this page go and let's get to where I was. So let's get to what I started for. Agentic. I took a little bit longer, guys, but you'll see it'll be something. So the agentic era is here. The agentic era is here, guys. And I'm going to read this and then we are going to talk a little bit. So section 1, this is what I want to talk about today. The origin of your automation. This is something interesting happened in the last couple of days. I heard about Gemini Spark and I wanted to see what it was all about. So it's basically this agentic era army background that Gemini is doing. And here's a little bit about it. Evolution, chatbots to agents. The shift moving away from treating AI as simple text boxes to commanding fully autonomous cloud agents. Hidden power. The tech giants have built massive backend infrastructure into premium accounts that 99% of the people waste on low level tasks. Hey guys, I'm a witness. I've done that too. Thanks for coming in. I've wasted all of this power on low level tasks because I know I want to create publications and it's easy to do. Now, the closest thing I was using agentic AI was more of, I had an idea for something last year, but that was more of detailed prompting, I'm going to call it. But the closest this year I've used is Gemini has something called Canvas. And when you put your information into Canvas, it creates a publication immediately. I mean, in like minutes, less than minutes, guys. You know how AI does in general, but it creates the full publication. And if you have 50 pages, it can create 50 pages, 100 pages, 100 pages. I don't know how much further after that, but it just amazing. So you tell it what to do and it does it. That was close to agentic operation. And then another thing that I've done is something my mom likes to use a lot is the Gemini Deep Research, I believe it's called, or I think it's Deep Research. Let's not think about it. Let's go find it out, guys. We're learning today. So tools, I'm a pro, so it's Deep Research. I have a pro account. So certain things you may not have, but I think you probably have a Deep Research or something where you can at least get similar. And there's Canvas. These are similar to agentic tools, guys. Again, they don't just do stuff every day. You still have to give them a prompt and tell them what to do, but then they research, especially Deep Research. It'll go out there and it'll research something for 5, 10, 20 minutes and it'll bring it back to you. And that's what agents do. They go out there and they take care of your business and they bring it back to you and then you verify it. So that was the closest to agents that I was using within the last year, I'd say. And it just became very popular this year, although people were using them last year, obviously. I talked about them, like I said, myself a year and a half ago. But I didn't stay focused on them. So anyway, shift, moving away from AI as simple text box to command fully autonomous cloud agents. Hidden power. Tech giants have built massive back-end infrastructure into premium accounts that 99% of the people are wasting on low-level tasks. So here you go. Tech infrastructure, old versus new. Now, this is something I just asked today because I wasn't sure how it worked and what it was doing and what it was about to do for me. So the legacy setup. Historically, required complex internal tools. So historically, it required complex internal tools, webhooks, and custom APIs codes under the internal Google developer code name Remy. Scheduled actions. Okay, that's what it was before. Gemini Spark, which is just really came out recently. The modern system level upgrade that runs an intent first background layer directly on Google's servers. The cloud worker operates 24/7 in the background based on plain English commands running even when your laptop is completely closed in the app. So that's the difference, guys. That's the difference than something, let's say a Canvas, Google Gemini Canvas, or a Gemini Deep Research. And these are operating 24/7 in the background based on plain English commands running even when your laptop is completely closed. The architects, the AI architects execution. And I'll tell you why I always say that one soon. The divide. The average user uses this back-end power to summarize unread emails. The matrix. An AI architect commands it to run a full 12-house tactical execution alignment. I'm going to give you the T. I just came up with that today, guys. I'm giving you the T. The matrix to process macro variables and optimization paths automatically. And you'll learn more about that, guys. I created this concept called the AGAS, the AI architect global system. Did I say that right? Global AI, global architect system, global alignment system. There you go. So, but I had that and I was still feeding it to the, thanks for coming in, guys. I had that and I was still feeding it a prompt. But now I'm testing this out today. It's going to hand me something at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning on the 19th. And I'm going to see, is it similar to what I would get when I would put in a prompt? Now, I'm not going to stop doing prompts, guys. Of course not. But I'm going to have these agents or these cloud workers working for me. So there you go, guys. Section 2, homes for cross-platform automation. I always like to share and help and teach. I started using ChatGPT in, I guess it was 2023 in February, heavily. And I pushed with ChatGPT until Gemini's Bard came out. All these names, Bard, Claude, you know, all these different names, interesting names, but I love them. So when Claude came out, I started shifting from ChatGPT. I still did a lot. I probably did 5,000 prompts on ChatGPT, I would imagine. At one point, I paid the $20 a month or whatever the fee was, 21, so I could have a better, I guess I want to say better experience in ChatGPT. So I like ChatGPT. If you use ChatGPT, I want you to win as well. If you use Claude, I want you to win as well. So here you go, guys. ChatGPT setup. You can do this same agentic era or the same cloud worker inside of ChatGPT without getting any other tools outside of their platform. So tooling utilizes custom GPT combined with the configured action tab, the hooks, connects directly to external automation managers or native Plaid financial connections to stream business data. And there you go, guys. The Claude setup. Tooling operates via Claude cloud routines. Claude for small business. The hook. Use the schedule command to console setting to anchors to enterprise apps like QuickBook or HubSpot for automated performance briefs. So there you go, guys. Just right now, there's 2 tips to where you can start going into this agentic era with ease if you're using ChatGPT or if you're using Claude. Now, this may be wrong. They may be changing it as we speak. So when you get there, make sure you follow it or ask them, how can I get into the agentic era? How can I start cloud workers? And again, here's the Gemini setup. And I'll tell you some new things too about this as well. So the Gemini setup, the tooling, powered by Gemini Spark. And what I've understood, what Gemini told me today, excuse me guys, I'm sitting on a little stool. So I had to keep moving it with my legs. So anyway, I asked Gemini, can I just speak in my prompt and it does the work? And it said, yeah. So I don't know if you need to do it this way if you're setting this up on Gemini, but here you go. So the tooling, powered by Gemini Spark, the hook, activated via profile icon settings, scheduled actions, turning natural language prompts into reoccurring cloud background workers. And that's how you do it, guys. Those are the big three. And that's how you get into this agentic era. So I tell you what, I'm gonna get some water. The agentic era is here, guys. It's not just about chatbots. I like hip hop, guys. So I remember when Jay-Z and all of the rappers said that auto-tune is dead, and what's the guy's name? He does all the auto-tune. He said, T-Pain said, nah, it's not dead for me. So yeah, chatbots, they may say that the agentic era is here and the chatbot is over, and I may say that, but it's not, guys. Use those chatbots. It's amazing. There's going to be 99% of the people doing the same thing with chatbots that they did yesterday. And that's what it is. If you can be an early adapter or adopter, is it adopter or adapter? If you can be an early adapter, then do so. So here you go, guys. Let's finish reading what's going on, and we'll keep going. So the architect mindset. I always like to say AI architect mindset because guess what? Architects are out there and they go through rigorous training and understanding and degrees and to be able to create those blueprints. Now with AI architecting, it's a little bit different because you may have a certificate or study or prompt engineer. You could have a degree as well, but for right now, I don't have a degree. And I am still an AI architect because I know how to put certain things together. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate you. So the AI architect mindset versus the employee mindset. Now I'm getting into another thought process here, guys, but I just wanted to show you how this works. Dismantling the anxiety. Employee paradigm. They view themselves as cogs in the legacy machine, panicking over survival and looking for resume tips in a fading economy. I'm not here for job and resume tips, guys. I'm here so you can build your agentic system and you can build your generational wealth. You can build your legacy, or you could pay a paycheck, whatever you want to do. Or you can get paid a paycheck or pay a bill, whatever you want to do. That's what I'm here for. So the AI architect paradigm, we recognize that the market costs of generic labor has dropped to zero in general. I mean, you still need quality people because I was just telling my wife the other day, I have so many ideas created with me and Gemini. It's going to take me a lifetime to fulfill them. So if I had a group of 5 or 10 people that I could pay to get these ideas done, I'd be so much further ahead. Thanks for coming in, guys. But I don't. But don't think that everyone's going to just lose their jobs, but don't worry about it. You keep your mind frame. If you're here, you keep the mind frame of, we recognize the market cost of generic labor has dropped to zero, viewing automation as the ultimate leverage to build independent economic engines. If you're here, you need to do that. If you're a member, you need to do that. If you are on my Patreon, you need to do that. That's what we want to do. And the others that want to panic or say AI is taking your job, that's fine. So the universal frequency, the truth. Fear belongs exclusively to the unprotected employee. There you go. the command, and that's what I want to start talking about doing. We're going to command AI. We're not just prompting anymore. We're going to command AI. The command, the ownership, the total control, and the execution belongs solely to the AI architect who owns the automation engine. And we're talking about general guys. Yeah, you don't have to own a giga center. So you know what I'm talking about. So here we go, guys. System builders in the real world. We're going to skip that right now because I talk about a guy I met, and then I also talk about myself. But what I do want to say is I did it. You can do it too. You can take these same tools. I paid a lot of money for these tools, guys. But you can take the same tools and you don't have to pay as much money, and you can create your vision as well. You can do it, guys. You can do that. So here is the live challenge. The technology is practically free. The question is no longer what can I do, but what are you producing? I want you to see every day, what are you producing? What are you taking AI? What are you taking and producing with generative AI, whether it's Chat, GPT, Claude, Grok, whatever you're using? I use Gemini. What are you producing every day? And the rule, wealthy individuals do not fear automation. They own and command it. There you go, guys. I do want to get into this because, you know, my cousin and my sister and my other cousin, my second cousin, my cousin's daughter, my mom, not so much, but she looks at the world as well. But they look at the thing that's going to happen with AI, and that's fair. So I think every time, not every time, but a lot of the times that I talk about AI, I'm going to share this because I know we need to understand it. But that's not my mission. But especially since my cousin asked me, my mom talks about it, my sister feels this way, I want to make sure that I share some of this. So this will just be something that is in some of my framework at some of the time. So section, the core physical infrastructure, the good, the institutional leverage, the inflow. The tech giants are investing hundreds of billions, no trillions, hundreds of billions of massive physical AI data campuses across Central Ohio, Texas, Silicon Valley. There's a lot of other places, guys, but those are some of the major places. The gift, they absorb the capital, the expenditure, the fiber optics, power grids, and cutting edge silicon. So the independent architect, the independent AI architect doesn't have to. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? I'm looking for they are paying for this energy layer. Thanks for coming in, guys. They're paying. Can you guys see me on my off screen? Sorry about that. I'm just off the screen somewhere. So they're paying for this energy layer, guys. We're not doing this. They're paying the silicone layer. They're buying these chips so we can create with this energy. We can create with these silicon chips. We can create with their infrastructure. So do it, guys. That's the gift. We don't have to pay nothing but a monthly fee. In most cases, we don't have to pay anything but a monthly fee in most cases. So there you go. So they absorb the capital, the expenditures, the fiber optics, the power grids, the cutting edge silicon. So the independent architect doesn't have to. The result, every time a new data center powers up, your digital infrastructure becomes faster, smarter, and cheaper. Do you understand that, guys? We couldn't do this 5 years ago. We definitely couldn't do it 10 years ago. 20 years ago, out of the question. We didn't have iPhones that could do these things it's doing. We didn't have these type of phones before 2026. Androids. So it's becoming faster, smarter, and cheaper. We're becoming faster. We're becoming smarter. And we're not cheaper. We are becoming wealthier, guys. It's almost biblical. Weaker and wiser. Weaker and wiser. So weaker because, I mean, look at my muscles, man. My son, you know, he's literally strong. Although he's not as strong as he probably would have been if he was outside, because the way he is now, wow. But imagine if he went outside versus playing all of those games. No telling what he looked like. He looked like Arnold or something. Anyway, all right, guys. So here you go. Result. That's the result. Now, here is the bad with all of this stuff. I don't focus on this, though. I don't know the true definition of the Cantillon effect, but I know it's going to tell you a little bit here. So the bad, the modern Cantillon effect, the drain, the concrete resources, heavy facilities consume massive amounts of local electricity and water. Water bills go up, electricity goes up. Things are going to happen, guys. Job loss, the hidden costs, mega corporations at the top capture the pure AI profits, while the local consumer absorbs the grid upgrades through surging utility bills and inflation. There you go. That's something I just meant. So that's not great, guys, but you have to get out of it. Maybe everybody won't get out of it, but you have to get out of it, and this is the way. Again, do your own research, guys. I'm going to use this barbell strategy of offense and defense, but do your own research before you say, hey, I got this from Gregory's and AI Trillionaire and VIP. So the AI offense, the weapon, fire up Gemini Spark and agentic workflows to automate high-level visibility and execute digital offense at the speed of algorithm. What does that mean? You can use Gemini Spark, you can use ChatGPT, whatever you want to use. You can just use prompting, or you can use a whole agentic workflow. But what you want to do is take this information and make something for you, create something for you that you can create income. There you go. Create income, something that's going to make your wealth come in, make your pay better, you know. And again, don't think that you have to be a trillionaire. That's not what it's about. It's a mindset of wealth. And the output, generate exponential hyper leverage digital revenue using the very infrastructure driving the shift. So there you go, guys. You take what you have. You take this ChatGPT, this LLM, this agentic workflow, and you create something that's all you, yours, your idea, your vision, and then you create income, and then you shift your whole life. There you go. And here's your defense, your sovereign defense. What is that sovereign word? Just independent. You reign. It's yours. You own. Defense. It's a deeper meaning to that, but you get it. If not, look it up. So the reality, holding high yield digital gains entirely in paper, fiat currency, which is American dollars or whatever your currency's in, leaves wealth exposed to automated inflation. The anchor, immediately route digital profits into physical vaulted gold via independent systems to protect and lock in purchasing power. So that's all I'm going to say about that, guys, for right now. But that's what you do. You get your profits. You have some here. And I read this, don't know how true it is, but they say 90% of wealthy individuals have some type of vaulted gold or gold somehow, some way. Because gold is never going to lose its value. It's only going to go up. I'm not saying it won't fluctuate, but for 5,000 years, gold has been a standard, the gold standard. So that's what you need to learn how to do. Get your hundreds and thousands and millions of dollars with the AI, and then you need to be smart and have a defense as well. So get 10% or so and put it in the vault in gold, hard assets like land, rocket ships, whatever. If you want to buy a rocket ship, go ahead. That's going to be the thing, guys. I'm going to tell you this, do your own research. If you can find a way, and I know a way, we won't talk about it much on this chat, but if you can find a way to invest in the space era vision, there's a lot of companies. If you can find a way, you can, it's easy, through any trading platform, through any investing platform, do your own research, and you invest in the space era, you can be wealthy, because the space era, the space infrastructure, the space industry is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. I've seen some growth right now. I'm seeing growth right now. Not a lot, because I don't have a lot of capital, but I'm seeing growth right now, placing my money in industries that surround the space industry or the AI industry. So there you go, guys. Do your own research. I'm not your financial advisor. So let's see. Final alignment. The flaw. Playing defense with no offense leads to displacement. Playing offense with no defense lets inflation melt your wealth. The master strategy. The AI architect generates wealth at the speed of algorithms and preserves power in the permanence of gold. So there you go, guys. These were my live notes. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. These were my live notes. And this felt like everything I really wanted to talk about. Let's check something. I'm going to talk for about 15 more minutes because we're going to get an hour in this thing. But these seem like everything I wanted to talk about. Now I'm going to tell you what I was going to use. Let's see. Live studied. Oh, it was at the top. So these were all the real notes that I was going to use. So let's just scroll through this to see what we can pick up. This is more detailed notes. So stop using AI like a chatbot. A basic chatbot. We already talked about that. We have officially crossed the line from conversational text into pure autonomous agents. If you are a premium subscriber to a chatbot, the tech giants have quietly injected massive backend infrastructure into your account, and you need to start using it, guys. Let's see what else we can do. I want you to stay tuned for the AGAS system. It's something I put together, but now I'm going to see it work automatically. So this was something that I said it was AGAS, AI, agentic. I got so many acronyms, sometimes I forget, but it's Global Alignment System, the AI Global Alignment System. There you go. So what I did, the AI Architects Global Alignment System. So what I did was I used to, every day I would put in a date and I'd say, do this for me. But now with Gemini Spark, I'm trying something new. Thanks for coming in, guys. With Gemini Spark, I just said how it's going to work. I actually gave them, I guess it's a forever prompt. I don't know. We'll see. And I said, I'm using Gemini Spark, and I said, generate my tactical alignment brief every morning at 5 a.m. The LLM itself acts as an automation manager. It creates a reoccurring cloud task on Google's backend servers that run 24/7, even when your laptop is closed. So I'm going to see how that works. Thanks, guys, for coming in. I'm going to see how that works at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. I got a few of them going on, guys. So this is the AGAS system automated. And that was the concept of the AGAS system anyway. I frequently joked it was like a business horoscope, but obviously if you're in business, you know you don't look at horoscopes like that. You look at raw data, information, something that's focused, and you have a blueprint you run on. So you don't just throw your stuff up to the stars. So I would joke with that, but I wanted it to be a tactical alignment brief where it goes along with business. What's the best word? The season of business. And now it's going to be automated, guys. I actually had some stuff which was based on horoscope stuff. I called it the 12 houses, like horoscopes has 12 astrological signs. You know, a lot of things are in 12. We know that. We know it's biblical, it's spiritual, it's scientific. You know, so I got the 12 houses, the tactical execution, and I got fun with it. I said tactical execution alignment. So within the AGAS system, you're going to see a tactical execution alignment. I'm going to give you the T, guys. Every morning, I'm going to give you the T. Leave it up to Greg Reese to use that one. Because I like to be fun with business, guys. I think that's what was my gift and my curse with business. First I was so serious. Everybody said you shouldn't be so serious, Greg. And then I was too fun. And then sometimes I would balance, and that's when I would meet the right people and see the wealth flourish. But here we go, guys. I'm still having fun. So I'm going to give you the T every morning at 5 a.m. That's what Google's going to give me, and I'm going to share it with you. And that's an automated process. And my understanding is I can do, I don't know, 1,000 automated processes. I don't know. I'm going to learn. Thanks for coming in, guys. I'm going to learn. What all can I do? We might try something today. Can I tell Gemini to go purchase something for me? Let's try that now, guys, while we're here. Let's try that now. I'm going to go here. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're about to try it. We're going to try it live, guys. We're doing it live. So we're going to a new chat. Let's see if it lets me talk. Are you going to let me talk here? All right. Thank you so much. So I want to go into the Gemini Spark mode. I don't know if I'm saying this right because it's still new to me. I want you to go purchase me plane tickets from Las Vegas, from Dayton, Ohio to Las Vegas. Find the best price, and let's make it on June the 15th is when I want to fly out. Let's go. What do you do for that? What are you going to do for me, Gemini? Let's check it out, guys. Thanks for coming in. Is it going to work? Google Flights. Okay. So check this out. It says it cannot purchase the tickets, maybe because I didn't put something in there. But let's listen, guys. Here you go. This is Agentic Systems at work.
I cannot directly purchase tickets or financial transactions for you, but I can pull the live flight data to find the best options and provide the direct booking links so you can lock them in. For a one-way flight from Dayton, Day, to Las Vegas, LAS, on June 15th, here are the best price options available right now. Top flight options, June 15th, United Airlines, $374. Departure, 6:10 p.m. from Day. Arrival, 9:59 p.m. at LAS. Duration, 6 hours 49 minutes.
So there you go, guys. I asked it to do something. Again, that was the prompt. So it's still taking me prompting, and it found it. So I have to figure out how is the best way. How can it book for me? Now, there's other programs, there's other agentic programs and agents out there that can definitely do that. But I want to see how Gemini can do it because this is my system that I work with. Thanks for coming in, guys. But you see, so I could click this and still purchase. Let me ask Gemini. So Gemini, if I wanted you to purchase this for me, how would I be able to do that without leaving this system? See what we get, guys. In real time, guys. Let's make this bigger. Bear with me. Thanks for coming in.
Because I don't have access to your credit card, personal billing info, or booking authorization, I am structurally unable to hit the buy button or complete financial transactions for you directly inside this chat. To book it without having to juggle multiple open windows or type everything out manually from scratch, the closest you can get is clicking the direct booking links I provide, like the Google Flights link above. That will take you straight to a pre-filled checkout screen where you just have to
So, if I want an agent, how would I do that? I know these agents are available out there that are booking flights and taking care of things. How would I do that with Gemini or with any other agent so they have my pay information and they can access my personal billing info, whatever, booking authorization. How would I do that? Let's go, guys. Okay. You know what? On my app, it reads it out loud, but on my desktop, I have to say listen. So sometimes I have to say listen twice. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate you.
To get an AI agent to fully execute transactions, like booking flights or making purchases on your behalf, the industry is moving toward autonomous tools, including new experimental features here with Gemini. Here's how that works right now, what is available, and how you set it up. 1. Gemini Agent and Screen Automation, the cutting edge. Google is currently rolling out experimental labs features for Gemini Agent and Screen Automation. These are designed to handle complex, multi-step tasks autonomously. How it works on the web. The Gemini Agent can use a secure, virtual live browser to navigate websites, handle authentications, manage your inbox, and book travel or restaurant reservations. For highly sensitive steps, like final payment authorization, it uses a take control mode, allowing you to step in, review, and confirm before any money moves. How it works on mobile. On select newer devices, like the Pixel 10 or Samsung S26, a beta screen automation feature uses a virtual phone environment to securely interact with your apps to order food, book rides, or handle shopping on your behalf. How to access it. Because these are experimental and rolling out in phases, you generally have to opt into Google Labs or Gemini Advanced paid tier settings to enable agentic workflows as they become available in your region. 2. The infrastructure. How agents securely hold your billing info. For an AI agent, whether it's Gemini or a third-party specialized travel agent, to actually process payments without you typing it in every time, it relies on 3 main setups: browser-based autofill and digital wallets. When web-based agents navigate a booking site, they hook into your secure browser data or digital wallets, like Google Pay or Apple Pay. The agent populates the flight details, and you use biometric authentication, like your fingerprint or Face ID, to unlock the wallet and authorize the payment. API-connected platforms. Specialized travel agents, like Wayfinder, Mindtrip, or corporate tools like Navin, don't just browse the web. They connect directly to travel databases via APIs. You create a secure profile on their platform once, save your credit card to an encrypted vault, just like you would on Amazon or link to delta.com, and give the AI explicit permission to charge that card when you approve a trip. Virtual credit cards, VCCs. Some advanced AI platforms use temporary, single-use virtual credit cards. The platform charges your main card.
So there you go, guys. But as you see, it told us what we would need to do. Now I'm going to try one more thing before we get off of here and see if it's going to do this for me. Again, going into this agentic era. Thanks, Gemini, for getting everything together. What I want you to do is I want to use the Gemini Spark system to every day at 5 o'clock, give me a list of flights going out from Cincinnati, from Dayton, Ohio only to Las Vegas, and give me details and everything I need to know. Can you do that for me? Am I asking you the correct prompt so you can do this every day for my Google Cloud workers, or by using my Google Cloud workers? Didn't spell Gemini right. Here we go, guys. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you.
You were asking for exactly what the system is designed to do. I have just set up that daily automation for you. Every day at 5 p.m., I will automatically scan for the latest flight details, prices, and routing options from Dayton, Ohio, day, to Las Vegas, LAS, and provide you with a complete breakdown right here. How this works with your setup. The daily trigger. The schedule is locked in. You don't need to type the prompt again. At 5 p.m. daily, the system will run the flight discovery logic for you. Regarding Google Cloud Workers, because this automation is handled directly through the native Gemini scheduling system, it runs entirely on our infrastructure. You don't need to write any custom cron jobs, configure cloud functions, or provision Google Cloud Platform (GCP) workers to fetch this data. I will handle the heavy lifting natively and deliver the report to you automatically. You are all set, and your first automated daily flight update will trigger at 5 p.m.
All right, let's make one change. I meant 5 a.m., but let's just do it at 9 p.m. I want to see it work tonight. So every day at 9 p.m., let's get this information. Can you make that change for me? There you go. Got it. I've updated the schedule for you. Starting tonight, your daily update for flights from Dayton to Las Vegas will trigger every evening at 9 p.m. You'll see the first report run in just a few hours. And there you go, guys. That's it. That's the agentic era. And again, you heard you can do some a little more details where you can purchase things. And my mom really mentioned this to me heavily about 2 weeks ago. And again, although we talk about it and we look about it, now we're doing it. We're going to be about it. All right, guys, I think that's it. I've done a lot. I've talked a lot. It's probably been about an hour. It's an hour and 1 minute. So thank you so much for being on live. Thank you so much. If you see something that I said I was going to talk about and I didn't, just let me know. I'll go back. If you want some of these notes, I'm going to start having these notes available. And I'm going to show you something that I didn't know myself. I just started a Patreon. Well, I just opened a Patreon. I started it years back, maybe 10 years ago, and then I tried to redo it in 2018. But here you go, guys. Something I didn't know. I guess YouTube must have a different relationship with Patreon, because look at that. Join my Patreon. I didn't put that there. So I don't know if it just had a relationship where it said as soon as I added Patreon, it's going to tell people to join my Patreon. So there you go, guys. It's going to be a lot of stuff I'm offering. If not daily, every few days you're going to get information like this. I'm going to try some of the stuff that my mom talked about where it's making it. Let's try this, guys. We're going to do this while we're here. Just while we're here, and then we're going to get out of here. It's a promise. It's a promise. Okay. So here's the version 2 of the Trillionaire, Artificial Intelligence for Unthinkable Wealth. Now watch this, guys. We're just going to do this first paragraph here. The Human Spark. We're going to do 2 paragraphs. We're going to do a couple pages. Let's see. The Human Spark. And let's save this. Thanks for coming in, guys. New chat. We're going to go to a new chat. And this is what we're going to do for the whole book. We're going to have this version, obviously. But this is what we're going to do for the whole book, guys. And let's get another. The Dawn of Intelligent Abundance. I use this wording because of my wife. Her name is Danielle. Secrets of the book. So certain things I tried to write things inside here. Although AI did a lot of heavy lifting, I did a lot of formatting and ideas, creation, and hiding things in this book that you'll never find until later. It's a secret, guys. It's the secret. So thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. I'm taking these first few pages, and they're really just paragraphs. The guide is short, but I'm taking these first. Okay, these are more than paragraphs. I'm taking these first few paragraphs and watch what I'm going to do. And this is something my mom requested, and you can request things too. I am no longer 53. I am 54 now. So I'm not going to change anything, but because I want to keep the text as close as possible to the original, except for something like this. So what we're going to do, you see all that I just took, guys, and I'm going to say, here are multiple pages and paragraphs from the Trillionaire guide. I want to take these and rewrite them as if I was talking to a sixth grader. I want it to be still for the industry. So a high school or a sixth grader, middle school, somewhere in there. All right, let's go. Although that was a prompt, guys, thanks for coming in. Thanks for being here. Although that was a prompt, let's see what it gave us. Let's see if it did all of them first. It looks like it did. So let's listen to this and then we'll be out of here, guys. Let's listen to it in my girl's voice. Well, no, we'll just use the guy's voice. Let's see. Let's see the difference.
The Human Spark in the Tech Age. While this book talks about using artificial intelligence, AI, to build unbelievable wealth, it is really a guide about human imagination and big dreams. AI is an incredibly powerful tool, but it still needs the human mind. It needs our creativity, our smart choices, our ethics, and our unstoppable drive to guide that power and make something good out of it. Becoming an AI architect of massive wealth isn't about letting robots take over. It's about building a strong team where human vision and AI work together, making each other stronger to achieve things that used to seem totally impossible. The start of built-in abundance. Imagine a world where things that felt impossible suddenly become real, clear plans right in front of you. This isn't a book full of boring money theories. It is a map pointing to the next frontier of success, built on the technology that is all around us today, artificial intelligence. In these sections, we are going to look past normal, old-school thinking. We will blend timeless secrets, like having a strong drive and a clear focus, with the brand new, supercharged power of smart machines. You might have doubts, thinking this kind of massive success is only for a few super lucky people. But what if the rules of success are being rewritten right now? What if smart computer programs can see amazing opportunities that humans miss, and grow solutions faster than we ever imagined? This isn't science fiction for the future. It is happening right now.
So there you go, guys. I can see the tone. It's a different tone, and I'm going to create that. Also, it reminds me of one of the small 8-page books that I created. I don't know if we can see it over here. Storybooks. It's not as simple as a storybook. Did it? Okay, I don't see it. Wheelchair carnival. That's something I must have made for my cousin. So these are just their storybooks, but I actually created a few storybooks before about some of the things. But that's what it reminds me of, guys. So we're gonna start creating smaller publications that focus on that. And then I know my wife wants to do some cartoon books as well. So you'll see it, guys. You'll see it going on. All right, guys, I'm about to get out of here. And I'm going to play a little bit more of this video before I go. Make sure you watch this video, guys, because I was surprised at the amount of views I got for, now you can see the shorts is always getting views. 800, 300. But 63 views for a long form video. I haven't gotten that in a little bit. So let's go. That's it. That's what everybody's talking about. Bucking brisket. Sausage brisket, chopped beef. I might as well stop here. But before I do, I'm going to go around the corner. See what we got here. And it's there crazy, you go, guys. So thank you so much for coming in. This is a massive store. It's not too far from my house, 15 miles or so.